And how everybody doing? I want to see who logs in here, and we'll go from there. But yesterday was a pretty good day. We had a pretty good Thanksgiving, and had turkey, ham, and dressing, and giblet gravy, and you name it, we had it. It was a delicious meal, and I'm so thankful that the boys finally got something to eat and everything. And yeah, but I want to see who comes on here and who wants to talk and everything. But this is the day after Thanksgiving, so about got 2 more days left being honorary guest as a classic villain. So I want to try to do the best I could and do something for the last 2 days of it after today. So I'll just hang on here and see who all gets out here. Figured I'd drink me some Dr. Pepper today. Oh, Eileen, she don't want me to put nothing nowhere else besides on the little coffee table, so just wonder what everybody else out there is doing. Well, it looks like I got a few people watching here. Hey, how's everybody doing? No, no. Oh, Freddy Krueger was last month. This is James Ralph Bowman this month. So I guess old Freddy Krueger went back home and everything. He's not for the rest of this year unless they make a new movie or something. I don't know, but you just gotta look forward for it next year and see if old Freddy Krueger shows up then. WTF? Somebody says WTF. Well, I ain't worried about WTF. All I can say, if you don't want to watch it, don't click on the video. Still got that poly grip where I had dentures, and I always had to wipe my mouth. Try to keep some paper towels or a microfiber towel. That's always best. Make sure I ain't cleaned the car with it or anything. But old Eileen, she's getting ready for that Black Friday. She's going to take, some of the bills. I know all of them won't want to go, but yep. Sometimes you just gotta not delete, but ban somebody from the page because they're being stupid. So I don't even acknowledge what you're trying to say to me. So don't even worry about it. The classic villain is set up, the page moderation is set up to where you can't cuss at people, you can't bore the people. So, I mean, you insult me, I'll just go home and sleep like a baby. It don't matter to me what I'm talking about. I am home right now. So, I mean, I'll go right on in there and go to sleep. It don't bother me, not one bit. Talk about why you hiding your face. I ain't hiding my face. This is me, James Ralph Bowman. But we watched the football game yesterday. No, I don't really watch football, but it was the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Dallas Cowboys on the Dallas Cowboys playing turf, as I would say. But I think it was 31-28 or something like that. But Dallas Cowboys got it. So one thing I really do like is sometimes when this house is everything's quiet and the boys are out doing stuff and they ain't fighting. That's the thing. I don't like the boys fighting. Adeline all the time got me fighting with the boys and want me to whoop them and everything. And I don't even like to do it. You know. So, but Adeline, she's getting ready for that Black Friday. I think Jimmy and them are gonna go, and I don't go to stuff like that. So I don't even like that very many people. I figured I'd mute the TV because I didn't want everything to be talking. But I mean, it is what it is. There's going to be some comments I ain't going to acknowledge because it's not important. Let's act like we got some sense, shall we? But most of my TV shows, like Blue Bloods and all that, I like to watch my Andy Griffith and Matlock and Little House on the Prairie. I know Adeline likes watching Little House on the Prairie. I ain't even going to acknowledge some of your comments. So, I mean, that's not even important. All I know is you can't cuss at me. So, well, we got somebody that I think has spoke on here not too long ago, but she said, well, hello there. Yeah, I mean, if you ain't got a profile picture, I ain't even going to acknowledge you. I mean, some of your comments is just ridiculous. I mean, get a life. At least get a profile picture before you talk crap to me. You gotta realize the classic villain is set up to play characters. That's what we do. We play characters. And I'm the honorary guest of the classic villain. My name is James Ralph Bowman. Last month was Freddy Krueger. I don't know what's going to be in December, but I'm going to try to do the best I can for the rest of November. Well, I mean, you might call me an old fart, and yeah, it don't bother me. That don't bother me. I'm old enough to be your great grandfather. But I really do, in all honesty, I really do appreciate, and I like talking online and everything, letting everybody get to know who I am. Anybody that don't know, you can always go and subscribe to the Classic Villain on YouTube. You can also find it on Facebook. Type in the Classic Villain. You can follow the page on Facebook. But I have a lot of fun doing these. like I said before, I don't know what's going to be going on in December. I mean, if I'm asked to be on the Classic Villain of month of December, I'll do it. But I mean, I really enjoy doing these. Y'all call them content. I call them recordings and little videos. But I really enjoy doing it. I've had a lot of fun this November. But I had old Robert to help me out, learn how to do all this online stuff. But now I really don't even need him to help me unless I need help or certain things, you know. But me and my wife, her name's Eileen, and we cooked Thanksgiving dinner. And of course, you see in the previous videos how much food we had. We still got food. We still got plenty of food. I think Eileen and some of her friends, they're still here and everything, but they're all out right now, and they're getting ready for that Black Friday. And but I think they want to cook a little bit more on the Thanksgiving dinner. And I said, hey, I'm for it. You know, I love that turkey. So I'm seeing some of your comments. Somebody says, okay, it looks like he ran from Alcatraz. That's a good one. Even though you tried to insult me earlier, that was a good one. Wait, Clint Eastwood escaped from Alcatraz. If you ever seen the movie, did them boys ever really get caught? I don't think they did. You know. No, I don't wear no face mask. Eileen does every now and then. She's all about that lotion and wrinkle cream and all that stuff. You know, it's just it don't matter to me. Well, nobody made you click on the video, Carlos. We got a foster kid that's named Carlos. I ain't gonna be insulting that name completely, but LOL, that's a little old lady. Ain't that what that means, little old lady? Well, you know what? It's real simple. I know exactly how to get rid of you, old Bill. So let's see here. Hide from your channel. Goodbye. Look how easy that is, guys. It's so simple. Robert taught me that. Get on, get on here and start talking, saying fake this, fake that, and you ain't even gonna see, and listen what the Classic Villain's all about. Classic Villain is about characters. Freddy Krueger was October. James Ralph Bowman is November. You ain't gonna have to contact my mother. My mother's dead. She was actually the first one that was officiated in the Anderson Funeral Home in Gainesboro, which is a yard that I mill with Robert and Mart. So, talking about my mother, you don't even know me. So I mean, you're probably a titty baby as is, so it don't matter to me. Some of these comments say, y'all are hilarious. You think you're really insulting me? It ain't bothering me. But I appreciate everybody that's watching, I really do. The classic villain is made, set up to play characters. Like I said, Freddy Krueger was October. November is me, James Ralph Bowman. Now, I don't know what the classic villains got planned for December, but if I am asked to come on for the month of December, I will do it. See, a lot of y'all ain't even got profile pictures and you're talking crap. That's funny. That's really funny. You're probably still living at home in your mama's basement. So, and you can't insult me. I've got money. I mean, for real, get a profile picture. Let people know who you are. You want to get on there and you want to talk crap to somebody. That's so funny. That's so hilarious. It's the day after Thanksgiving and y'all still coming at it, ain't you? Most of y'all probably didn't even have a decent meal, no ways. I ain't even going to insult that. You just never know. A lot of you could be homeless, and I don't, it is what it is, But don't sit there and insult people, especially if you don't know. One of three things: you're either still living at home with your parents, you ain't got no job, and you're probably homeless. Don't insult people. I mean, it just it's not the right thing to do. It's karma. It's gonna come back. Go ahead and retract them messages. I mean, if you can't spell right, don't even bother commenting. Come on here and insult me. Talk about LMFAO. Laugh my butt off. I guess that's what that means. I don't know. Well, oh yeah. Oh, boy, I got money. Let me tell you. Them long legs. That's right, long legs. I ain't got long legs. That's a good one, though. Hey, I appreciate the salute. I really do. I didn't serve, so I mean, don't look at me as an army or military guy. I never served, but I do stand for it. So anybody that served this country, we're thankful. My hair does have its own zip code, don't it? That's a good one. That is a good one. I feel like I'm being too loud, but But yeah, my hair's got its own area code or zip code. That's what you said, zip code. That's a good comment. They probably are. It's probably a bunch of, and I set my videos up to where it says not made for children. So I mean, if most of these people that get on here and they're probably underage, I can't help it. So I mean, their parents need to, you know, not let them watch just anything on YouTube, but they do. The thing is, though, I mean, and they might be 13 or under. I mean, I don't know, but they don't need to be just watching anything. And the thing is, it's probably true. It's probably kids that don't have a profile picture and all this and that. They want to talk crap to somebody, like talking crap to a grown man. I mean, it is what it is. I just laugh at it. See, Harold, we got more comments. Boy, they're coming in now. Look here. Like I said, a lot of your comments I'm not going to acknowledge because you don't know how to have some sense. So they never had discipline. That's exactly right. These kids today don't know what get their butt whooped is. They really don't. It's this stupid new generation. That's right. I mean, it really is. We can go on and on about that, but the kids today don't know what it's like to get their ass whooped. They don't. Are you doing the preparation H smear? That's another good one. No, I'm not doing no preparation H. Yeah, that's true. They should not be on here. Underage should not have. They shouldn't even have phones, but they do. Their parents let them have phones, but they get on here. No wonder, all these people getting arrested and everything because they're being stupid, and talking to kids like that and all that stuff. I don't stand for it. And I know the classy villain don't stand for it either. Well, I appreciate you saying I look good for my age. I'm going to let you guess how old I am. No, that's also true too. Kids nowadays don't have morals or respect for their parents or any older person. They really don't. I see your comments. No, I'm not from Texas. I'm not a Texas old fart. No, I'm from Gainesboro, Tennessee. I grew up in McCoynsville, Tennessee. That's a little part of Jackson County. And that's where I'm going to be buried. And hey, I mean, you don't like what you watch and don't click on the video. Even though this page is made for the public and it's a public forum, you don't like what I'm saying, don't click on the video. At least you have a profile picture, Mr. J Mac. See, the new generation is so backwards, and it's not just the new generation. A lot of generations are backwards. Well, I mean, we ain't gonna get into that, because I'm guilty for some of it. But I mean, you're right. The kids today don't have respect for nobody. Comments are coming in so quick I can't even read them. But since so many comments are coming in, I do want to say make sure you go and subscribe to the Classic Villain on YouTube. You can also find it on Facebook. Type in the Classic Villain and follow that page on Facebook. But it's very well appreciated um, if you subscribe to it on YouTube. But no, there ain't no Ed Gein here. If it wasn't for Ed Gein, you wouldn't have all these masks for Halloween. So I mean, even though he done some bad, he's kind of a celebrity if you think about it. Because if it wasn't for Ed Gein, we wouldn't have like all these masks for Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Freddy Krueger or any of that. So I mean, in a way, people like to dress up and everything. It is what it is. Well, I'm glad you concur. I mean, it's true. I'm gonna let you guess how old I am. No, I'm not Russian. I ain't Russian for nothing either. No, I'm not for Russia. I'm from Coinsville, Tennessee. That's where I grew up at, my stomping grounds. But I live in Gainesboro. That's Jackson County. So, oh, you're rushing to the kitchen to get you some coffee? Well, hey, go ahead and get you some coffee. No, I'm not a FBI informant either. Dude, that's another good one. No, I'm not. I'm not green either. No, no, I'm not green. Does it look like I'm green? Hey, I appreciate you subscribing. I really do. I'd like for everybody to subscribe to the Classic Villain. It's very well appreciated. You're from Phoenix, Arizona. Hmm, that's a long way. Well, we got somebody.
Hey, that Jamie Norris Tillman, she's
No,
from
my face is
Lewiston.
not
You want
green.
her to message that
No,
one?
it could be the lighting.
Oh, okay, you got any replies? Oh, you would. You tell Reese? No. Yeah, but that's messed up. Yeah, he is that. Why would it be your fault? Well, how would it be anybody's
Nashville
fault?
going to be
I mean,
here.
it was a nice place, and he
Your
said
lady
he'd work
speaks
with you
like
with a deposit even
just
when we
like
never
you. Oh, you
started.
have an old lady that speaks like me. Oh,
Yeah,
I've
even
heard of
after you
Dick
get a
Tracy.
place, leave
Yeah.
a chair sitting in the middle of the floor and tell him you've still got stuff in there.
Well, I don't know about. No, I ain't
Yeah,
sending you no
I wouldn't.
$200. No. Uh, some of
No,
y'all
he
saying
ain't
I've been
here.
to
We're not going
Tennessee.
to
Well, I
Martinsville.
mean, Tennessee's pretty, but everybody's coming to Tennessee. That thing is up north. Everybody's coming down south.
Daddy went to get me some bake liquid and some tea. Mark's here when me till Daddy gets back.
Yeah. No, I'm not Elvis,
No, it
but I
ain't.
see what your point is. I
How? It
really
ain't
do.
your fault.
No, I can't
You
do fifty
paid your
dollars. I'm
rent.
not sending no. I can do
He
more
said he
than
was
fifty
gonna work
dollars.
with
Let
you
me
on the
tell you.
deposit. It's
But
it's
I'm not
not your
sending
fault.
nobody no money. Oh, no. I mean, it don't work like that.
No.
So I mean, don't worry about it. No, I'm not doing that. Get a profile picture before you start
No,
talking
don't tell
crap
them
to me. I
nothing. I
mean,
wouldn't.
okay, I don't
That's
understand why
unneeded
people won't get
stress.
on
Just
here
find
and
something
talk
and put it
bad to
out.
somebody
But
when you
yeah,
don't even know 'em. Even though this page is set up, to play characters and everything.
yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking. With a three-bedroom, that could be hard unless it's them. I've looked plumb through
Yeah,
Facebook
the New Yorkers are
marketplace, and
going
that's
to take
all I
over
found
Tennessee.
last
They
week.
really are. Yes, they really are.
There's a sign up in the yard. I know
That's
it.
insane how
Hold on,
people
somebody's
come on
calling me.
live streams asking
It's
for
Daddy. Let
money
me
for
answer. I love you.
strangers and internet panhandling. Yeah, I mean, don't get out and get a job. That's exactly right. I worked. I worked for many years. So, I mean,
Yeah,
well, Mr. Fan you don't have to click on the videos and
I
watch.
can't think
Oh,
of a
boy.
thing, honey.
So, I mean,
You get the tea and everything. And
hey,
dollar store, unless you can find some kind of good
you ain't
steak
got to
taste,
worry about it.
chocolate.
Talk about Jesus, why you ignore my question, sir?
All right,
Well,
I love you. See
it
you in
ain't
a
none of your
minute.
business, you know? No, I'm not sick. I feel fine. No, I feel fine. And it's real simple. All I got to do is just I ban you from the page. I mean, I know how to do that. So, yes, I'm on YouTube. Yes, even though it's a public forum, the classic villain is set up to play characters. Characters. My name's James Ralph Bowman. There's a real stuff to this. Like I said, I don't know what's going to be done for the month of November, but if I'm asked to come on to the classic villain all month or whatever, I will. I'll do it. We got some people saying, I don't know. I don't know. No. No, this ain't going to be Pond. This ain't going to no pawn shop at all. My name is James Ralph Bowman. I'm from Gainesboro, Tennessee. Well, Miss Joan, it don't matter what you think. You know, it's real simple. I could just ban you from the page. It don't matter. I can ban any one of y'all. I know how to do it. Come on here and act like you got some sense. Oh, you like that old Freddy Krueger too? Yeah. He definitely ain't somebody to mess with, is he? Don't worry, my wife ain't here. No. Don't worry about who was on the phone. That ain't none of your business. Your wife is petrified of horror movies? Eileen, she won't watch them either. I kind of like that Jeepers Creepers. That movie come out in 2001, if I'm not mistaken. Well, you ain't gotta be rude, Miss Joan. I can't set it up to where it can drown out background noise. I don't know how to do that on YouTube. I know how to do that on Facebook, but I can't figure it out on YouTube. So, I mean, if you hear somebody talking in the background, that's really nothing. You know, I can't help that. So, you've been married 23 years, and I had 23-year-old. Wow, you have a 23-year-old son in college. So, you must have had that child as soon as you got married. Hey, Miss Joan, you take care too. But make sure y'all go and subscribe to the Classic Villain on YouTube. You can also find it on Facebook. Type in the Classic Villain and follow the page on Facebook. But I think the Classic Villain on YouTube's got 181 subscribers. Well, probably more than that now, but I'm the honorary guest of the Classic Villain for the month of November. And like I said, I don't know what's going to happen for December. I haven't been asked, and if I'm asked, I'll do it. Come on to the Classic Villain. But I want to stay on here a few more minutes. I'm going to get off here. But I hope everybody's having a good Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving week, should I say, or weekend. But I did. We all had a good meal. And I'm glad them boys finally got a decent meal. And like I said, well, Eileen, she ain't here right now. But I mean, whoever's here, they ain't gonna tell Eileen. So I mean, Eileen, she don't even want to feed these boys. It's always ramen noodles or a box of wheat thins and a 2 liter drink or something, and expect them boys to, you know, be full after that, or peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or bologna sandwiches and chicken strips. And I could see chicken strips being a meal, but I was like, Eileen, these boys need to eat, especially Mjart. He's so skinny, and he he needs to eat. Every one of these boys need to eat. And I talked her into it. We went to Walmart and other places. Save-A-Lot, actually. We had to go all the way to Cookville for Walmart, but Save-A-Lot, Gainesboro's got one. But we bought a bunch of stuff. Now, we got stuff at the house. I told her, Eileen, we got food at the house. And finally, she, decided, okay. She might have snarled her nose up at me and said, "Oh, darn you!" But it is what it is. So it's we finally just started cooking 2 days before until finally we done. Hey, Yeah, we got Thanksgiving leftovers. We still got plenty of food. I'm telling you, we had a turkey and a ham. So I mean, you know, now so you should have seen Mark's face when he got that plate. Now I wanted the boys to sit around the table, but we had other family members and everything. And but you should have seen Mark. He was chowing down on that food. Yeah, I could see it in his face. He was just so thankful to have a meal like that. And I want them boys to eat. You know, I'm on their side on that. But Eileen, she gets lazy and she don't want to cook. And I understand not wanting to cook every single day. But at least if you're going to cook, cook enough for the last you probably about 2 days or so. You don't have to cook every night. But I'm glad that them boys finally got a meal. And I'm looking forward for Christmas too, 'cause you know Mark's going to like it. And I know Justin likes it and everything, but I even try to get along with that Yarrow. I can't really stand that boy, but so far I've been getting along with him. Okay, let's see. We got some more comments here. I'm gonna stay on for a few more minutes. I'm gonna get off here. If you don't understand the character of James Ralph Bowman, that's me, then I'm not gonna explain nothing. I'm too damn old to explain over and over, especially if you ain't got a profile picture. Eileen don't want to cook every day, and she's always been like that. But a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or a bologna sandwich, and expect that to be their supper? Uh-uh. I just don't like it. I don't like it. To me, that's a snack. You know, that's just a snack to hold you over. No, I mean even if you did have a profile picture, you know, you can always go back and rewatch this video from the start. There's such thing as rewind. I love to rewind, and sometimes I'll fast forward. But the classic villain page is made to play characters. Like I said, October, we had old Freddy Krueger. November is James Ralph Bowman, that's me. Now, I don't know what's going to happen for December, so I mean, but I do appreciate everybody that's commenting. Your phone don't have rewind. Well, it depends what kind of phone you have, right? But all phones, just go back and rewatch it. After I get off here, just go back and rewatch it. About time to narrow it down. So, I got Dr. Pepper from McDonald's. Sometimes I drink something else besides grape or orange soda. But it was no, I'm not Elvis. No, I am not Elvis. I'm not even Jerry Lee Lewis. Even though I got those Jerry Lee Lewises on. I'm not Jerry Lee. But those are some legendary singers and players. I like Johnny Cash and George Jones and Merle Haggard and Charlie Daniels, Charlie Puth. You know, you name it. I like them all them old ones. But anyway, guys, hope everybody out there is still doing good and having a good Thanksgiving weekend, should I say again. But hey, well,
Well, they didn't even knock the
they didn't
door.
even knock. No, they didn't even knock. Come on in there. Yes, come on in. Do you what? What'd you say? Anderson, yeah, you Anderson or not funeral home, but the Anderson drugstore. Yeah. No, I don't smoke either. No, I don't smoke. But I appreciate y'all for watching. My name's James Ralph Bowman. I am still the honorary guest of the Classic Villain. I'll be here for a few more days. Like I said, I don't know what's going to happen in December, but if I'm asked to come on to the classic building, I will. But other than that, I'm gonna get off here, and I appreciate everybody that's watching. We'll see you later. Yeah.